Match your makeup to what you're wearing. I know, it's kind of a crazy concept, but when you have so many colors to choose from and you kind of find some that match, see how these kind of go with this? So let's do it. Let's do a little eyeshadow that matches my shirt. I realize I need to move you up a little bit. Whoop! There you go. And I gotta get rid of these. I mean, I'm feeling a little crazy today. I don't know. The weather's been raining. It's been so muggy, hot, and fall should be here. And I want to just jazz it up a little bit. And to tell you the truth, I have not ever put these colors together. So why not do it with you? And we can see what we think. And you can yay, nay, and do all the things. Or if you want them for yourself, I'll link them below for you as well. But let's get in, let's do a really quick makeup because I can't do my eyeshadow unless this is done. I am going to stop talking. I'm going to fast forward this so we can get to the eyes real quick. That is everything on the two colors that I like to start with, my brightener and my color corrector. It's evened out my skin tone, and let's go in with just a little bit around here. Now, it's not that I don't like to use a brush, I just want to make sure that if you're a beginner with this makeup that you go in lightly. And as you can see, I'm just lightly tapping into the makeup, so I'm not adding tons, and I'm just stippling it on my skin. I can see this huge storm is coming. It's crazy. And then let's do a little contour. And can you see my eyebrows? See, this is what happens. This is why I say always do your eyebrows. I'm just gonna go in with a little contour to add a little definition, and just watch out because I'm gonna speed this up for you. For today, let's use a little bit of the bronzer. I'm going to go in with the fluffier end of my blush bronzer brush and just pick up some to give me some more color. And make sure when you're using it to go to the places on your face that the sun would normally go. Oh, that's why I'm kind of rubbing it in here. On the bridge of your nose, don't forget that. And then down here. And then to make sure it's like that. The reason I put these two colors on my eyelids was to act as a primer and also to even out my skin tone so that it is a good starting point for the eyeshadows. Let's do the eyeshadows. I'm going to start with Chai. Chai is a beautiful light sort of basic color. Is go in with all over my lid. These colors are very saturated, so you just want to make sure, especially as you go to the darker colors, that you go lightly and build from there. Just trying to get it all over my eyelid evenly like that. Just creating a very soft, I just want to do a little bit more on my brow bone like that, kind of like a little darker like that. So that is the first color we're going to use. Then we're going to use, just pulling it out of the palette, it's a little hard sometimes. This is a Rigoletto. It has a little sheen in it like that. And I'm just going to go in again. I'm going to put it right in the V of my eyelid like this. Like this. And as you can see, I placed the product right here and then I moved it out. And then anything left on my brush, I'm adding a little more down here like that. I like to dust off whatever's left on my brush so that it doesn't do fallout on the rest of my face, but we can fix that in the end. And then whatever's down here, I'm just gonna blend under my eyes like this. I'm just gonna look in the mirror to make sure they're even. And then we're gonna go in with the third color, which is Snowbird. And Snowbird is very shimmery. I'm gonna try it first with the brush and see how much it picks up. And that is, I'm just gonna put that like right here. And I may need my finger for that. Yes, I think I need my finger for that. See how that's gold? I'm gonna put that right here on top. And I'm doing it in the middle of my eye and out. Like that. And sometimes with the shimmers, you have to be really careful that you don't use the brush because it won't pick it up, whereas the oils in your finger will, pick up the shimmer better, and then it'll attach better to your eyes. So that is that. And then I'm going to go in with my Drift, which is my last color. I'm going to use my finger with that as well. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here. It's going to be pretty bright for a minute. And I'm going to move it up like this, just to give a little lightness to the inner corner of my eye. And I like to be really careful with shimmers. I like to be really careful with shimmers right here because I have crepey skin right there. Let me show you with it. So I have really crepey skin right here. Can you see that? So I'd like to keep the shimmer away from in here because then it'll transfer to here. So if you're like me, I'm 56 years old, about to be 57. So I try to keep anything shimmer or glitter from sort of the middle of my eye out. And I put the Drift here, which does have a little bit of shimmer in here, just to give a little lightness because these are kind of dark colors. See how that looks? And it's not done yet because once we do the mascara, it's gonna bring it all together. So it's really fun to pick colors to work with what you're wearing. And if you have several colors in your makeup palette, then it's really fun to mix and match. I have been trying different combos for a while now, and this is one I've never done before. And I put this shirt on today and I thought, you know what? Let's see if we can make kind of a groovy, fun, kind of a gray, kind of a goldy palette to go with what I'm wearing. And that's some of the fun, is picking up those colors and being inspired. Now you don't have to have every color, you don't have to play with all the colors, but it's kind of neat to try something new. We've got to add a little blush. This is Nude, and we definitely need some blush and some lips to even it out. And then I am going to use a little bit of Illuminator to brighten that up a little bit, which I think is important. And then for my lips, I think I'm going to take my contour, just line my lips a little bit. Because my eyes are kind of dark, I think I'm going to go with more of a gloss. And this is what's fun, is to sort of even out your face with different colors. And I go in to Sadie, which is a gloss. And what you can do is, if you're worried about like the color coming down like this, you can take a brush like this, go into your lightest color, and you can clean it up a little bit like that. Now another thing I like to do is take my Etch brush, which is right here, hold on, and go into the darkest color, which is right here. I'm going to take the smaller end, put my finger behind it so you can see it maybe better. I'm just going to tap in to the color. I'm gonna add like a little bit of an eyeliner. Deepen it like just right like that. And it's very subtle, but it just added a little depth right there. I'll put it on the other side. So yeah, kind of fun, kind of different. What do you think? Now the key is to make sure they're even. And then we've got to do a little bit on our eyebrows. So I'm just going to go into the brow wax. And make sure they're going to be tame. I could have activated the brow wax. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger into Drift, the lightest color. I'm just going to put this here to lighten it up a little bit. And I'm going to fluff it out. Like this. Where is my little brush? Oh, here it is. I'm going to use the little tile brush cleaner like this. And then I just want to blend it like this. And that is using the colors from the shirt to inspire the look on your face. I love having different options, different colors. You don't have to try colors that match your clothes, but if you have basic everyday colors in your palette, sort of like I have a bunch of these colors that I love to use all the time. I'm breaking out of my mold with this today, but it's really, really fun. And if you would like your own color match for the colors for your skin tone, and then figure out some fun eyeshadows that would work with your wardrobe and how you like to wear makeup, definitely click below. There's a color match form in the description. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. I am so happy to have you here, and I look forward to seeing you next time.